My name is Javiel. My dad actually made it up, combining jovial with my mom's name. It's funny because being a working mom of 3, cheerful and friendly, is something I have to work at sometimes. I live for my 3 boys, Cody, Marcus, and my youngest is Cairo. Cairo was born here in Chicago at USC. Cairo was such a chunky baby. He was 7 pounds and 9 ounces. He hit all of his milestones, and so this was like the 3rd time around for me. So I felt like a pro. Cairo was the best baby. He never cried. He didn't use a pacifier. He was always happy. He learned everything so quickly, and it could be because he did have older brothers. He loves basketball, soccer. He likes kicking the ball, just all the things. My first interaction with Larabita was a full circle moment. I've always wondered what they did there. But everything changed on December 19th, 2023. I was waking him up to get him dressed. He wouldn't wake up. So when I got to the daycare, his whole body went limp. And then the daycare provider said, no, something's not right. You need to take him. I remember racing up Lake Shore to find the nearest hospital. That's when I saw Larabita and prayed that they could help. As I rushed out the car with Cairo in my hands, I went into Larabita. The security said, we're not an ER, but we'll do everything we can to help. They pressed the button and it was a code blue alarm. Nurses and doctors ran down and snatched him out of my arms. The doctors did what they could there to keep Cairo stable, but eventually he was taken somewhere with greater resources.
Cairo had an AVM rupture, which means that the vessels in his brain were a little bit malformed and ended up breaking, releasing a lot of blood into his brain. This kind of pressure can cause some brain damage in previously healthy kids without any medical problems, which makes it all the more scarier for a lot of our families. For Cairo, this resulted in multiple brain surgeries, a VP shunt, a tracheostomy to help him breathe, and a G-tube to help him get his nutrition. Since there's no cure or treatment for what happens in your brain with this condition, rehabilitation is what we rely on.
Medically on paper, he shouldn't have even lived. Cairo couldn't walk, crawl, or even lift his head. What do you even say to a parent in that situation? After 49 days in a coma, we were transferred back to Larabita. The doctors asked us, what are your goals for Cairo? And we were like, well, we want him back to normal. They told me this is a journey and he's going to need years of therapy. From the security guards to the lunch people, the nurses, the doctors, the therapists, Matt, the physical therapist, Livia, the speech therapist, everyone was so genuine. They helped with everything, from explaining the 17 different medications and care Cairo would need, to setting me up with special care after his time at the hospital. I came to love my Larabita family.
I was the person that checked in on Cairo 3 to 5 days a week, really worked on developmental milestones that he lost because of the brain injury. Looking at him and seeing the motivation in his eyes, I just knew that he was a kiddo that he was gonna keep climbing, and that's what he did.
From the first day I met him, I was like, we've got a way to go. But he was making progress pretty rapidly. I started to see a little bit more of his personality coming out, and we wanted him to get back to his prior level of functioning. We wanted him to eat again and talk again and walk again and do all those same things his family wanted him to do. We just knew it was going to take a bit of time.
When Cairo was first admitted to Larabita, his father said he wanted him to walk out of there. Instead, he ran out. I didn't hear Cairo's voice until April. The goal was to hear him cry, to hear him talk. His speech therapist, Olivia, worked so hard to get him to that point. Now, he can cry and talk. Cairo has humbled me. He's taught me so much about patience and how to truly enjoy life. Larabita is like a family to us. They gave us a home, healing, and hope.
The hardest thing for Cairo was that he wanted to run before he could walk. He blew our expectations out of the water. Shortly after discharge, when Cairo came back for therapy, he had gained even further skills with his gross motor play. It was hard to keep up with him.
Though he is far better than he was, Cairo has a long way to recovery. But he is a warrior. He is my hero. We are all on this journey together. With Larabita, I know we are never alone. With their support, the possibilities are endless for us.